Hello and welcome to Just Event Online News at 9. I'm Anifat Ismail. The news headlines: Tinubu's vision, driving towards prosperity. Federal government deploy robotic machines for bridge inspections nationwide. Minister proposes 2-year national service for NCE holders. Reps plan committee for Rivers wants administrator against making laws. Federal government achieves 60% border e-surveillance. CAS strengthens Nigeria-Brazil defense partnership. SEC set up implementation team for ISA 2025. 23 states recorded 156 meningitis deaths, 1,858 suspected cases. Now the news in details. Vice President Kashim Shettima has said President Bola Tinubu's bold vision and pragmatic leadership are laying the foundation for a more vibrant, prosperous Nigerian nation in the near future. He spoke at Presidential Villa in Abuja on Wednesday. Shettima said Tinubu's administration's strategic investment in healthcare, education, and other critical sectors are transformative and geared towards long-term national development. The Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, has announced on Sunday that the federal government is planning to deploy robotic machines for underwater inspection of bridges nationwide. At a stakeholders' engagement on Section 2 of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway project, Umahi said the move was to reduce the cost of hiring divers for underwater assessment. The Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, has proposed the establishment of a new initiative aimed at empowering holders of the National Certificate of Education through a 2-year voluntary national service program. This proposal, which is part of a broader strategy to engage youth in national development, was discussed during a meeting with officials from the National Youth Service Corps, led by Director General, Brigadier General Olakunle Nephew. In a statement released by Director of Press at the Federal Ministry of Education, Folashade Borowo, Alausa outlined several key initiatives, including the creation of a teacher's course. The House of Representatives has reminded the Rivers State Sole Administrator, Vice Admiral Ibok Ete Ibas, that he has no constitutional mandate to make laws for the running of the oil-rich state. The House stated this against the backdrop of the administrator's plan to come up with a fresh budget following the declaration of a state of emergency in the state. The deputy spokesman for the House, Philip Agbese, said the Speaker, Tajuddin Abbas, was consulting with the leadership of the House to set up a committee to monitor the conduct of Admiral Ibas. The federal government has expanded electronic surveillance across the country's borders, with technology now covering 60% of Nigeria's 4,047-kilometer border space. Also, over 30 operational vehicles have been provided for surveillance and patrol of the nation's borders. The Chief of Air Staff, Air Marshal Azan Abubakar, has met key aerospace and defense stakeholders in Brazil to boost the Nigerian Air Force's effectiveness. This was confirmed by Director of Public Relations and Information, Air Commodore Ehiemen Ejodame in a statement in Abuja. The engagement forms part of broader efforts to transform the NAF into a more agile force capable of confronting Nigeria's evolving security threats. The Securities and Exchange Commission has set up an implementation team for the new law, Investment and Securities Act 2025, to ensure the achievement of the core of the law. According to a statement from the SEC on Sunday, the Director General, Dr. Emomotimi Agama, revealed this while giving insight into the new law in Abuja. The DG emphasized that engagement with stakeholders is a priority because the understanding of the Act is as good as implementing it. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention has said that death toll recorded from cerebrospinal meningitis has increased to 156, up from the previous 74 deaths. The data, which highlighted details from week 40 of 2024 to week 12 of 2025, also showed that the confirmed cases are 126 out of the 1,858 suspected cases across 23 states and 121 local government areas. The agency also said the case fatality rate is at 8.4%. And that will be all on Just Event Online News at 9. Here is the recap of the story. Tinubu's vision driving towards prosperity. Federal government to deploy robotic machines for bridge inspections nationwide. Minister proposes 2-year national service for NCE holders. Reps plan committee for rivers. Warns administrator against making laws. Federal government achieves 60% border e-surveillance. CAS strengthens Nigeria-Brazil defense partnership. SEC set up implementation team for ISA 2025. 23 states recorded 156 meningitis death, 1,858 suspected cases. Thank you for watching Just Event Online News. Be good to people around you and make a good relationship for a better tomorrow. For more news, visit www.justeventonline.com. And to read more updates, follow us on our social media platforms with a tap at Just Event Online. You can also send us an email on justeventonline@gmail.com. I'm Anifat Ismail. Good night.